This will be an incredibly short video, but I just want to say to all of the supporters of the channel, thank you very much for all the support you've been showing me. Recently, a few months ago, actually, I finally reached 1,000 subscribers and I started the monetization process, and boy, was it was a journey. It wasn't easy for me. It had a little bit of turns and kinks in it, you know. By the way, I don't have a script for this, so I'm just talking out of my head. But anyways, I finally got the channel to be monetized like 2 months or something after I reached 1,000 subscribers, because I was struggling to get the mail to my house because they had to mail me a code to basically verify that my channel can be monetized and stuff. So it took a while, but I was able to monetize. The reason why I suddenly had that massive burst of subscribers and also watch time and views is with that smart schoolboy nun thing. And I basically jumped onto that when it was a trend because it really freaked the crap out of me, and everyone was talking about it, and it intrigued me so much. I jumped onto that, and here we are today where I have 1,000 subscribers and I'm slowly but surely making a bit of money from YouTube. And you know, my dream has always been to entertain people. I've always wanted to entertain people. I always wanted to be in the entertainment type of job field, if that makes sense. Before I started YouTube, just to give a little bit of background to me, before I started YouTube, I was in school and I actually wanted to be a rapper. Yeah, I wanted to make music, but I didn't want to make the stereotypical talking about, you know, substances and, you know, NSFW things that you do with women and cars and all this money and stuff. I didn't want to rap about that because that is so stupid and dumb, and nobody can relate to that. People should relate with music, you know, in my opinion. So I wanted to make music just describing myself or just talking about random things. I didn't want to make the stereotypical, you know, Travis Scott music or Drake music, you know. But yeah, I basically wanted to do that, but then I thought, no, I don't think I'm cut out for that. And I got a job, then COVID happened, and then I lost my job. And then I basically had to leave my job due to mental issues. The boss wasn't a very good boss. He was borderline abusive with the way he was talking to you, and then he was always watching over your shoulder. He was giving me anxiety. And a buddy that I had that worked with me actually ended up developing IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. He ended up developing that due to all the stress and anxiety from this boss, and he was basically fired because he couldn't go to work because his stomach was just destroyed him, you know. Which I hope he's doing better now these days. But anyways, so I was also starting to get stomach problems because instead of the stress and anxiety being given onto me and my body was gone, so all of it was put onto me. So I had to leave my job for my mental state. And then I decided, okay, I want to do YouTube. YouTube is cool. And I started my first YouTube channel, which was actually a gaming channel. And on that channel, I had a strike or something, and they actually deleted my channel, and I had to get it back. And then once I got it back, I deleted it, and I was like, okay, I can't do a gaming one, I need to do something else. So then I went on and made a second channel, which is this channel that I have now. And I started off with making shorts, you know, like the 60-second videos. I started making those where I just tell short little horror stories. And that went well until I decided, you know what, I want to try and make longer form content. And that's where we are now, where I make that. So thank you very much for all the support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the love and the comments that you guys give me. I don't expect this video to get a whole lot of views because it's a personal thing and people aren't always interested in personal things. They want to just listen to stories and stuff. So for the few people that do listen to this and like the video and maybe comment if you want to or something, I very much appreciate you, and thank you for all the support. Thank you for allowing me to monetize my channel and basically turn my dream into reality that I've always had of being like some sort of influential person, you know. I'll probably never be famous like, you know, Hollywood movie stars and stuff, but as long as I can affect their lives in a good way of a few, let's say 1,000 people, 2,000 people, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. So thank you for all the support, and I hope that you continue to enjoy my content. I will try quite a few things. I'll try my best to see what I can do in topics that are interesting, and see you guys in the next video.
The woods is a terrifying place. My friend of 7 years told me about the story of the 5-legged woods creature near his house. He was out one night looking for sticks for the fireplace when he heard a cracking of tree branches near him. The woods started to reek of damp house carpet, and the area was littered with broken and cracked roof tiles. Fight or flight started to kick in, and he decided to make a run for it. Best choice he could have ever made. Turns out there are rumors of a 500-year-old house that was possessed by a Nephilim spirit, and it wanders around the woods, stalking folks in silence who walk wary or unwary into its territory.